this very moment, collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels, the universe. Let's see what spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's see what spirit has for you today. So we got the judgment card. Not gonna lie, I get a very chilly energy here. And that is what judgment is, judgment day, the day of reckoning, the day where your heart gets weighed on the scales. And if you have a cold, dark heart and you've been doing wrong, judgment day is when you're going to be held accountable. I'm picking up on someone who is actually seeing you win and seeing you succeed. And this is oddly the thing that's really freaking them out. Because collective, you're accessing people that you didn't have access to before. People are admiring you, close to you, building relationships with you, and this is really freaking out someone that you know. Someone, the devil reversed. Yeah, they got their tail between their legs now, just like a dog cowering in fear, afraid that they're about to be exposed is essentially what it is. There is someone who has not done right by you, and to be honest, it could be multiple people. Yikes, we just got the Queen of Swords that came out. That's letting me know you're not really giving angel these days either. That's kind of like the cherry on top of the cake. That's the cherry on, this is like you administering the final blow. So you've actually been waiting to, it looks like, speak your truth, waiting to expose someone, waiting to share your story. And this person is very afraid right now. And they're afraid because you have the platform, you have the people. It wasn't a big deal when you didn't have a platform, or when you didn't have as much respect, or before this promotion that you're about to get or you recently got. It wasn't a big deal when they didn't see you as, I won't say competition, it's not competition, but when they didn't see you as a formidable opponent, wasn't a big deal. Now that you have the notoriety that you do, the platform or the power, this could be all about your personal power, this person is quaking in fear. And it's weird because this should be like the time of celebration. We got stand your ground, recognition and reward, and rejoice in celebration. So it's so weird because this is really your winning season, collective. This should be the time where you're rejoicing in celebration, when you're doing your big one. I mean, recognition and reward is a really nice energy. That's when you are essentially getting the fruits of your labor. That's when spirit is recognizing you, but you're also getting the 3D recognition and the 3D reward. So you're getting recognized for your hard work, for your role, for your position, for your power. But on top of that, it's like you're getting rewarded. So you're having a new home or a new car or something big that you're able to pursue, that you're able to have now because of the hard work that you put in. So this is really the time where you should be celebrating, yet this person is quaking in fear. Spirit is showing me a little chihuahua quaking in the corner. And you know what? As small as they are, they be having the biggest attitudes. You can't even control your bodily movements, shaking like a leaf, yet you still trying to growl and fight. You know what I mean? So, they say the smallest, packages physically come with the biggest egos. So that's what I'm seeing. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe this person is literally shorter than you, smaller than you, but I do see that you're superseding their influence, at least right now. And also spirit is showing me a realm they don't have access to. So this person could be a big deal, or say they could be a manager, right? A leader, the head of a company, or in a high position. That is their power, but they don't have what you're coming into, what you have, which is different. So this could be a platform, for an example. They have control in that workplace, but they do not have control of the internet in that example. So it's I'm also seeing that you're gaining power in a realm that they don't have very much power in at all. So it's kind of you're automatically gonna win. I also see this person trying to preemptively check your temperature, trying to trick you into thinking that things have always been cool between the two of you. This person could be reaching out, congratulating you on your success. Oh my God, I see that you're doing this. I see that you're doing that, collective. Let me treat you to dinner. And really, don't let them mind F you, because it's them trying to get ahead of the problem. You know, we have stand your ground. So it's clear that this person is going to try to test you. Also, you know that thing that people do when they kind of try to check your temperature, but not in a super outward kind of way? You know, where it's like they try to say, oh, we've always, you know, they try to like just change the narrative. Like, we always argue, but we always figure it out. And it's like, no, we never figure it out. I let it go. You know, try to trample on me. That's not what it is. So be mindful of little stuff like that too. Them trying to change the narrative into one that suits them. Don't go for that. Don't let them do that. Obviously, it's giving a lot of narc energy here. We have perfection, masks, and fear. So it's giving like the mask, you know, that's the reputation. The reputation of the narc is everything. The narcissist does not allow, they don't want their mask to fall. They don't allow people to see behind the scenes and who they truly are. We also have the sneaky link card here. So this could be a romantic connection, and it's like this person is trying to hide that they were dealing with you. Or this could be a situation where it's like more what's done in the dark being brought to light. So maybe this is not someone you have a romantic connection with, but what they've done in the dark, what they've done sneakily, the connection or the history that they've had, whatever link there is between the two of you, that has been a secret, is now in jeopardy of being exposed. This person has built a perfect reputation around themselves, and they are absolutely quaking in fear as you're coming into power. I do see this person hitting you up first. I do see them coming towards you first, and they're trying to act like you've always been old friends, and this could be publicly. So say you're at an event, you don't even know that this person is here, yet they come up to you and they're like, hey, how have you been? Well, congratulations. Remember we worked at such and such, and you're so weirded out. You can see it on your face. So anyone who can read body language can see that this is not a conversation you want to have, or things are not as they appear, but they're, you know, coming up to you and congratulating you in front of other people, putting you in a position, be aware of that, this person putting you in a position where you kind of have to save face. You kind of have to, because you would be the crazy one if you were to call them out or cause a problem, and it would make people question who you really are. And when you're new and you've been promoted, or you're in a space of level up celebration, you don't want to ruin the vibe by, you know, going ghetto on them and putting them in their place. So just be aware of that. This person, and that's the thing about the narc, they are so hyper aware of their mask and their appearance that they're quick with it, very manipulative if need be. This person is quaking in fear that you're about to expose them, and they are praying to God that you don't. They are praying that you stay silent, and really they're praying that they can kind of trick you into thinking that things have always been good. Like I don't know what word to use, let me know, but I keep getting this like rewriting history energy of someone trying to mind F you into thinking that the past was not the way it was, and that you've always been cool, and get you to, you know, question and second guess yourself, like, wait, have I just been going in my head? What? Look, I mean, I need to stop doing that. Like, no, bro, you're not mistaking anything. You know intuitively what that was. This person is fake and phony baloney, and they're trying to play with you, and really they're trying to play in your face. And I would not stand for that. However, don't go buck wild on them, especially under certain settings, because they're very, very crafty. So we got the Queen of Swords, the Devil reversed, and the Judgment card here. So this person, I see them being exposed, but not likely by you, interestingly enough. Devil reversed is like, you're not even the thing that they have to worry about. What they're picking up on intuitively is a rise and a shift in positions. You're not the only person they've effed over. And that's why it's all comes down to character, because your character is not, oh, I'm just going to be mean to one person but nice to everyone else. Your character says, says if you're a mean person, you're going to be that same person in every situation. This is going to be in romantic situations. This is going to be in work situations. This is going to be in groups, in friendships. Even when you're alone, you likely are mean to yourself. That's what character says. So because their character is down in the dumps, not where it's supposed to be, you're not the only person they've screwed over. This is not going to unfold the way that they think. I would say the majority of you, maybe at least 60%, like the majority, most of you, are not actually the person that's exposing this person. If anything, you may add your story after someone else already, comes out and exposes them, and then people end up going back into history like, hold on, what about that situation they had with Collective? And other people are bringing it out, and then you may confirm it. I'm seeing a situation like that, or I'm seeing someone else or something else go down. What they're picking up on, they're attributing it to you for whatever reason. And I feel like it's just because you're in the, public eye at this time, or you're having a winning season, so you're appearing as a threat. But what they're actually picking up on intuitively is that karma that's coming to collect due to their character. You're not the only, listen, if they've done it to you, they've likely done it to other people. And that's how people get comfortable to do things to you in the first place, because someone else enabled it. So it's a character thing. So it's not even you that they really have to be aware of. Now we do have the Queen of Swords, which is a very strong, confident energy. Swords does rule over speech in tarot as well. So the Queen of Swords can be a final boss energy. Some of you are 100% exposing this person the moment you get a platform. I even go hold you. But the majority of you, you're either not going to be the initiator. It's going to be a situation where you end up having to speak up, or it's going to be a situation where you end up adding something after the fact, or other people end up uncovering. Wow, we got the Death card here, the 10 of Cups reversed, and the 9 of Cups reversed. Ouch. There is definitely like a shifting of energy here. This person had done so much work to end up in 10 of Cups position with their happily ever after. All of that is crumbling. That could be a divorce if this person is married. That could be jail time if this person has ever committed any crime against someone in a physical kind of way. We did get Sneaky Link. If something went wrong in a Sneaky Link situation, that's real bad, because the premise of a Sneaky Link is this is just physical. What I get in this situation is what I get. We both move on. So that would represent like a overstepping of boundaries, an overstepping of someone's personal autonomy. They're being exposed for that. And Death card, yikes. I don't see that they're going to be able to have a comeback from it. They're getting exposed, and it's like people are never able to look at them the same. They're losing their job, their position, whatever they have of value. Like, again, it's the 10 of Cups. Yikes, that's so horrible. Oh my goodness. I mean, it just feels like Spirit brought them all the way up. The higher the climb, the deeper the fall. My God. And it just feels like this person is getting their butt handed to them. Whatever is going down is going to be public. That's number one. Their mask is going to slip. I don't see Collective. You're, for the most of you, going to be the person to speak out. Some of you, yes. But this person is losing it all. 9 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups is a very cushy position, very nice position. It's a position of personal fulfillment, having all your needs met. So a lot of times it's like financial needs met, emotional needs met. You got the relationship, you got the job. They're losing it all. They're losing it all. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups, which is good because that will be an end of an era for you. After everything is said and done, you're going to be able to finally move on from this situation and feel vindicated. Feel like, okay, things actually went like in my favor. Spirit is telling you, stand your ground. This should be an exciting time for you. You're winning. For some of you, listen, I ain't gonna lie, that would feel good to me, okay? That would be the cherry on top of my win. Finally, having a huge breakthrough, and then I get to see my ops get their karma? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need more of that. So some of you are gonna be getting your life, not gonna lie. Seeing this person finally fall. We got First Breath with Beginner's Mind. So again, Spirit is really telling you to focus on the future, even your opportunity. That's the thing about the Queen of Swords. She's strategic. So even when it is your time to speak up, to add something to the conversation, or to do your part, you will be called to it. It won't be something you have to force. It won't be something, like compulsive. It'll feel like everything is kind of aligned for you to finally share your story, or whatever way you end up, a lot of you are delivering that final blow to this person. Whatever role you're meant to play will be very natural. Spirit is telling you to focus more on these new beginnings that you have, not to chase after the situation or worry about it, because it'll be perfect. And it's like, no one can orchestrate karma better than the universe. No one can orchestrate karma. I just saw 1515. So let Spirit handle it. Let Spirit take care of it. You will know when it's your time to strike. Spirit's going to give you the best position, Queen of Swords, to deliver that final blow. And until then, focus on your new beginnings, your celebrations. Really allow that reward season, that celebration season to permeate and, throughout your entire body, because you deserve to feel that excitement, that win, that fun, that delight. And let the chips fall, baby. That's what I got for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.